work.
Very well.
Oh, yeah. Again and again. City Pigeons,
Oh,
we are
yeah.
back. Oh, yeah. 129, I think. I've lost count. Let's pull up the thumbnail, and then I'll be able to tell. Let's
I'm
see.
counting. Yeah, it's 129.
129. End of Summer Blues, ladies and gentlemen. That is the episode title because it is the end of summer, and I do have the blues. But I got to tell you, tonight is a perfect microcosm of why I don't know what – I can't make any sense of the baseball season. I don't know what to think anymore. The Phillies have been outrageously good in certain respects and terrible in others. And needless to say, End of Summer Blues is a reference to the series we just had against the Mets, which made it seem like they, owned us and we would never beat them again. And then they come back and they're doing what they're doing tonight. They're beating Atlanta 10-3, and everybody's hitting bombs at Citizens Bank Park. And I think the truth is, and Meech, I'm guessing you are going to relate to this and agree with this. This is exactly who they are, meaning when things are going well, they're feeling good, they're crushing it. And then all of a sudden, when it's like, oh, man, this might go badly, everybody seems to tighten up and nobody can do anything about it. I don't know what to think anymore. The Mariners series was historically good. And now you've got, the Mets, and it's like, we'll never beat the Mets again. I don't know what to think,
I
Meech.
think
I
we
need
should
your
ask
help.
the Cricket. Cricket, what do you think about the Phillies? Cricket?
I have to apologize.
Wait,
I ended up in a nondescript
he was just
outdoor
trying to say
location.
something. He was just trying to say
My
something.
buddy Mike is here.
Cricket?
He's going after the cricket right now. He's going to hunt it down. I am
think
outdoors.
The Cricket would probably have some pretty good insight to this. But honestly, dude, here's the thing. The Phillies, they're probably not going to win in the playoffs, and they'll have the crutch that Zach Wheeler got hurt, and that's the reason why. And all the Phillies fanboys will tell you that's the reason why they didn't make it. But in reality, it's the same team it's been for the past 4 years, which isn't a bad team. They kill guys at times. They can mash the ball at times. But when push comes to shove in a playoff series, they just don't seem to get it done. Does that mean they won't be able to? No. MLB playoffs is also a crapshoot, dude. I remember in the 90s, the Atlanta Braves were the best friggin' team in the world, and I think they won one World Series because they just couldn't get it. And the playoffs were easier back then. You only had to win 2 rounds instead of 4. I mean, listen, anything can happen in this shit, so who knows, man? Sanchez might get hot. Luzardo might get hot in the playoffs. You never know. I mean, obviously Nola won't get hot. I'm just kidding. But seriously, it's just they're going to make the playoffs, and it's going to be fun in October to root for Phillies baseball.
That's fine.
That's really all I care about at this point. I'm not getting too upset about the loss to the Mets for 3 games. It's not really bothering me that much. I don't care. Whatever.
Okay, so here's the thing. Part of me is with you. The baseball season is so long. There's ups, there's downs. You're the best team. You're not as good. You win a series, lose series. Phillies have won plenty of series this season. They've looked great on balance. But the way that series transpired with the Mets, I feel like you'd be dishonest if you said you were watching that. And
dude, it was horrible. Like it was horrible to watch, and it reminded me of the playoffs last year, which is a really bad memory to conjure up in your brain while you're watching a regular season series. But they've lost like 23 of the past 29 games in Citi Field. It's pretty bad now. But lucky thing is, we won't have to play in Citi Field unless we blow a crazy lead in the NL East. And, whatever.
Okay, but we had home field advantage last year. Did we not?
A good measuring stick. We play the Brewers, I think, right after Labor Day. I think it's the 3 days after Labor Day. That'll be a huge series. If we can win 2 or 3 from them, or I mean, whatever. Even if we get swept by them, who gives a shit? They'll make the playoffs, and we got a chance, just like every other team. Does Schwarber get hot in the playoffs? Does Harper get hot, or do they pitch around them like every other series we've seen in the past 2 years and try and make Stott and Marsh and Kepler beat us? You know what it's going to be, man. I mean,
yeah.
The
way you're writing this off, honestly, is making me a little nervous. You know what I mean? I didn't have the
we're
same
missing
reaction.
Zach, which is a huge part of our team. And
Okay, well, Zach's gone,
if
buddy.
If they eventually lose, they'll be like,
Gone.
well, we didn't have Zach, so we couldn't expect to win. Of course you can, man. It's the same thing when I seen Carson Wentz was the friggin' MVP in 2017 going into that Rams game when he got his Achilles fucking just shattered a little bit, and then it turned out to be the best season on planet Earth for the Eagles.
Right.
I mean,
You know what I realized? Okay.
But this team doesn't rally around like the Eagles do. I don't believe in them as much as I did that team.
All right, so that's a bigger problem, and I do want to get Rocky's input, but I realized I didn't really set the table here. I'm down here. Yeah, I'm down here in Ocean City. I realized I'm like the Angelo Cataldi of the program. You know what I mean? You know when Angelo Cataldi was like, I'm not coming there anymore, and they gave him like a wire to his house in Sea Isle so he could just hang out down the shore all summer.
Stern
Yeah, that's me. That's me, guys. I'm sitting here by the storage room. This is the storage room here. This is where all the beach chairs and the bikes are, in case you want to know. It's a very nondescript location. The crickets are out here. You guys honorably are back in the coop. You're locked in. You're ready to go. You know it's football season. The playoffs are coming up for baseball. You guys are out in front of me. I appreciate you. Fink, I see here, but the problem is somehow Fink lost his audio and mic and camera connection. Fink, if you can hear me, you got to leave and come back, buddy. You got to reset. I can't get you in here. And that's what happens when you're not ready.
12-3, Jess.
12-3. 12-3 Phillies on the night when we were supposed to talk about the end of summer blues and how the Mets series has doomed them. They'll never beat the Mets. I am at the point, honestly, where I'm like, I just want someone else to beat the Mets. You know, like that's the best case scenario. Someone else beats the Mets. We don't have to deal with it. Because I'm sorry, Meech, what I saw out of that team up there after – listen, you got to set the historical context here. We lost to the Mets in the playoffs last year, went up there, tucked our tails between our legs. We go back up there for a series earlier this year like, all right, we're going to show these guys we're not punks. Get swept. We come back again. Got a, 7-game lead in the freaking division or whatever it is. We're going to show them who we are now. We get punked again. I'm sorry, man. I have
it's
real
like
concern.
the antithesis of the 2017 where Jimmy Rollins before the season started was like, yeah, we're the team to beat this year. He's like, the Mets are getting a little older. Like that was the coolest shit ever. We had some shit talkers who backed it up on that team.
Right.
Pat Burrell used to kill the fucking Mets. You know, whatever you want to say about him, the rest of the teams he played, he crushed the Mets. It was so fun to watch.
A credible source just told me the Mets are losing to the Marlins.
Had a corner named after him when they erected Citi Field because he used to have so many hits into this specific area in the stadium. Even
right, that's enough reminiscing.
Even Rhys Hoskins used to fucking kill the Mets. We have no Mets killers this team. Like there's nobody who really seems to give a shit about killing the Mets, which I care about. I hate this team so much. When we lost to them in the playoffs last year, I was just like, I was honestly like, fuck this team. Like all these guys together, just fuck them. You can't lose to the Mets. Fuck them.
So I think it's important, Meech, to point out that was your feeling at the end of last year. And then when we came back this year, you were very much like nothing has changed, same team. Here's what occurred to me while I'm watching that series. I just said to myself, for some reason, there is nobody individually and they as a team collectively, they do not have the ability to put a stop to the worst case scenario. And what that leads me to believe is they're actually feeling it, meaning they're sitting there on the field and going, man, they start off this series. Let's take this series last weekend. We got to stop this. All right, let's get game one. Game one. Oh, that was terrible. You know what would be terrible if we got swept? We got to win game two. Oh, this is going south. We're going to lose game two. Coming to game three. Oh my God, we're going to like they're like us. Like they fear the worst case scenario, and then they kind of clam up. There's nobody who can put a stop to this and stand up like Mel Gibson and Braveheart and say, no, we're not going to take this anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, God bless Schwarber hit 2 home runs tonight. Where was he this week? He was like 0 for 19, 0 for 21. Like some weird – I mean, whatever. Like, honestly –
no, not whatever.
Because it's all about the playoffs. It really doesn't matter. As long as these guys don't get hurt, it doesn't fucking matter. It's going to go into the playoffs, and they're going to have to beat teams. And They probably
All right.
won't. And then the Phillies fanboys will say it's because we miss Zach Wheeler, and everyone that hates the Phillies or sees them for reality will say, well, they just trotted out the same team. What'd you expect?
All right. Here's what we got to do now. We got to hear
Ask
from
the
Rock.
Cricket. What do you?
Now we got to hear from Rock because earlier, so, we got to keep it real. I got to plan ahead for this thing. And obviously, I'm shoveling dirt on the Phillies' grave as I prepare for this because that's the storyline here. But then before the show even starts, they go down 3-0 and then come back and they're up 12-3 or whatever it is. But Rock is sending out texts saying, guys, we got a week left. The Birds are going to save you. And he's quick to jump off the baseball wagon because he's a, unserious baseball fan. But Rock, let's go. Rocky on baseball, call whatever you will. Floor is yours, man. What do you say?
So here's what I'll say about the whole thing. Baseball seems to be such a hot and cold sport. Like, it seems to me like anybody who gets into the playoffs can win at any moment, right? So what was it? The Diamondbacks they lost to 2 years ago? Or was that last year? 2 years ago, right? They were expected to just blow through the Diamondbacks, get to the World Series, right? They didn't for some reason because
they were even up 3-2, coming back and playing 2 games.
Baseball is such like a skill. Like, it's hard to hit the fucking ball. It's hard to pitch. Anybody can win. So, like Mish said, it's whatever. They're going to get into the playoffs, and whatever happens, happens. My thing is, in 7 days, so this time next week, there's a fucking big football game. That's more important, if you ask me. So, bottom line is, whatever the Phillies are doing, if they lose, I mean, they're not going to lose tonight, but if they lose every game from here till next week, and then the Eagles come out and stomp a fucking mud hole in the Cowboys, who gives a fuck about the Phillies?
I almost feel the same way.
Gives a
like the Phillies are just house money right now. I'm worried about the Eagles.
Seriously.
Okay. I'm trying to digest all this. I get where you're coming from with the whole Eagles play the Cowboys in a week, opening night. By the way, this has got to be the first time the Eagles have played the first game of the season since they went to the Thursday game, right?
Yeah, we're officially in Cowboys week. I mean, it's less than 7 days until the game starts. That's
crazy to me.
It's
because it doesn't feel like that. But my point is this:
it will.
The Philadelphia is the epicenter of the football universe. No one can tell me otherwise. Do you guys realize the Eagles-Cowboys game always gets crazy ratings? I feel like this is going to be the most watched football game maybe of all time. I don't know.
And NFL football gets crazy ratings because it's
That's what I'm saying, though. This is going to be nuts.
And the first game of the year and the only game, of course, it's going to get insane.
Eagles, Cowboys, the Super Bowl champs. It's going to be crazy. Yeah.
I think you guys did me a real service here shifting the conversation because I already feel better. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a liberty here. I'm going to go ahead and break some news, just popped off on social media. Some of you guys might be wondering, like the City Pigeons, do they even really care about football? Do they even really, are they keeping it real? Yeah, we're keeping it real. Just so everybody knows.
Taylor Swift and
No. This is it. Official announcement, folks. Next Thursday, M-Lot, right on the M-O border there. It's actually O. We're up the hill a little in the corner. If anyone tries to take our spot, we'll knife you. We're throwing it down as we do. And, we're going to have all the usual suspects, plenty of food and drink for everybody, free, as always. Don't be showing up with your group of high school kids with their backpacks. We're not doing that this year, okay? If you see kids with backpacks and droves, hit them with the bag of rocks. They're out of there. Can't do it.
I'll be carding people, by the way.
Yeah, we're not having that. But here's the point. Look, what I know is this. The tailgate cannot suck because up to the point where the game starts with the Super Bowl champs, they're putting the banner up. It's tough with this game because you got to kind of walk that line, right? You got to walk that line of celebrating the fact that we're the Super Bowl champs and then trying to lock in for the next season. That's tough. And, there's only one person who could really give us an analysis of...
Hold on. Before you get to that person, real quick.
Holy shit, Brian Boldinger?
Before you get to that, whose idea was the banner? I know who did the illustration. You didn't shout him out, but whose idea was the flyer promo for because it's great. It's fantastic.
What do you think?
Mark Goodhart.
Not a chance. Actually, so look, I'm going to give a shout out to our boy Jimmy D'Onofrio, who, truth be told, Meech hooked us up with, and he's been doing our graphics forever. And by the way, here's the deal. If you see this and you like it, hit Jimmy up for anything, but don't hit him up for your tailgate flyer. Don't that's our zone. Okay. Anything but a tailgate flyer, hit Jimmy up. He's the man. He hooks it up. Always coming up with creative stuff. But I hit Jimmy up. I said, listen,
the place I bartend at on the weekends, they needed a new logo. And I told my boss, I said, yo, I got a guy. D'Onofrio hooked it up. Made like the stick-ons that you put on the windows of his design.
Yeah.
D'Onofrio's a talented motherfucker.
I believe at Jimmy D'Onofrio, Meech. I might be getting it.
He left Twitter when Elon Musk.
No. He's on Instagram. Instagram.
Oh, Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. But so I hit Jimmy up, as I always do. I'm like, yo, Jimmy, we're back. We're going to get this going. You think you can put something together for me? He's like, yeah, absolutely. I'm like, here's what I'm thinking. I gave him this direction. I said, I think it should be some pigeons unfurling the banner, and Jerry Jones looks like a Skeletor with his eyes bugging out, right? And he's like, oh, okay, I can go with that. And then he kind of took it and ran from there. And, I didn't say the banner needs to be holding his leg or anything like that. That was all Jimmy. I'm bringing it back up for the peeps real quick.
Oh,
Look at
yeah,
this.
That is great.
Let's go.
Like a Scooby-Doo episode.
I love it. It's so fun. The whole thing's fun, man. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, look, we have an authority on all things tailgate, on all things food, on all things drink, on all things life in general. He is the Hoagie Prince of the Great Northeast. And we bring him in now for his commentary on whether we should be paying more attention to the fact that the Phillies can't be the Mets. And it seems like the sky is falling. Maybe not. Or we got a football game and a tailgate to worry about. This one, Eric Fink. Welcome to the program.
Finky, baby.
EAGLES Eagles! It's football season. What's up, guys?
What's up, Fink?
Yo, can I just say, I think we have a
really
problem.
messed up on my side. I don't know what I did or what I think
Yeah,
I
but
become
Fink,
the boomer.
Now, here's
Fink,
the
do you
deal.
have crickets in your room too, or is that just Jeff?
Is that what it
crickets
is?
are a beautiful backdrop. All right, listen.
Who, yours?
Fink, yeah, I got crickets. Fink, you got a mic though, right?
Yeah, but I don't have a
Is that just for
headphone,
show?
and you guys are coming through my speakers, and my speakers sound like they're blown out, and it's like, bah.
Well, all I know is this: you're way louder than them. These guys are huddled around an iPad, and that's my fault. I'm not there to.
Whoa,
No,
whoa,
we're like 10 feet away from an iPad because you made us back up. You didn't want to fucking.
Well, that might be the problem. You might need
Yeah.
to get a little closer. Get in there, fellas. Get
Yeah,
in
why
there.
don't you
Anyway,
guys
point
get
is
in
this.
there, man?
Get
we're
in
pretty
there.
goddamn
All
Don't
right,
tell me what to do.
This is how close we are to the iPad. That's how
we
close
digress. Fink, what are your thoughts about where should our focus be right now?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. The Phillies, what are they up?
We're not talking
And-
about sports, Fink. Just where should our focus in general be right
On our own lives,
now?
okay? Because it's a rough world out there these days.
All right, now
And-
sports.
The more I see it, nobody cares about each other anymore. And I think, you know what? We're a lost society. It's sad.
But
Lost
the
society.
Eagles are playing next week, so there's that.
I got them winning by at least 2 touchdowns.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost.
Oh
them.
no, you just muted
Oh,
yourself,
no.
Fink.
Oh,
Fink, you
no.
muted yourself.
Oh my.
Yeah, wait,
God.
hold on. I'll unmute him.
Fink, we can't hear you.
I can't unmute him.
Oh man.
Can't unmute your guests because they chose
You
to mute
muted
themselves.
yourself.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I'm back.
You're
There you
back. Good times.
Did you just
Okay,
go on a
Fink. No.
cursing tirade and you had to bleep yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of words I didn't want my mother to hear.
But for real, Fink, you watched that series over the weekend. Where's your head at right now? Are you like, sky's falling, Phil's Mets are going to beat us again? Or are you like, go Birds, let's go get the Hoagies ready?
So I'm gonna be honest. Like the Phillies, what are they up 10-3 right now? 11-3, whatever.
12-3.
It makes it feel a little bit better, but like they look like a bunch of losers up there in New York, man. And that really like hurts to the core. Like it's like you could tell when a team has it and when a team doesn't have it. And this team, to me, they just don't have it. Like they just it looked like it was embarrassing up there. Like I'm embarrassed that that's my team right now. Like, but like I said, going up 12-3 feels a little bit better. But like you are going up to New York and constantly getting your ass beat. You don't, and like we look like crybaby, like the Alec Boehm stuff. Everyone's crying, blaming.
That was so corny, man.
Oh,
Like,
come
you
on.
don't
Like, what
do
are we
that kind of
fucking
shit.
doing?
Yeah.
And then everyone's blaming everybody but the Phillies. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's the ump's fault. No, like, we have to look within. Like, this team, it's the same problems we had last year are still the same problems. And we're just like, oh, well,
Correct.
we're on a better pace than we were last.
Except last year we had Zach Wheeler.
Yeah, I'm doom and gloom right now, except for the Birds are back next week.
What are you talking about?
I'm burned up.
I got a
All right,
question.
Bird up.
What are the chances of the Mets catching the Phillies? Pretty slim, right?
Yo,
No, 4 games is a
with
lot.
17 games to play in 2007, the Mets were up 7.5 games on us, and we came back and beat them. So
They have 30. Well, we have like
Never
27
say
games
never.
left to play. They only have to make up 4 games, and they got another series here.
So I know they're having their troubles up there in New York as of recent. What's going on down here versus the Mets? Same bullshit.
Schwarber just fucking homered again, by the way.
Hell yeah! Another Schwarber bomb.
Yeah,
What?
it's now 15-3.
See, this makes you feel a lot better, but then you also realize it's the Braves and they stink, and this is a game you should win.
Like, what's the difference if you beat them 6-4 or 15-4?
Just looks better on paper.
Okay.
That's it.
So
Doesn't
answer
matter.
Answer my question. What's been going on down here against the Mets? Is it still more the same?
Like the sad part, Rock.
Yeah.
I hate to say it to you, it doesn't matter until the fucking playoffs.
Right,
It
but like
doesn't.
down here.
Okay.
That's Schwarber's 48th of the year, man. He's got a chance to break Howard's 58 record.
Wait, how
Have
many
we
do you
had
have now?
success against the Mets down here as of recent?
It's not even September yet.
I'm pretty sure the Mets are beating us down here too.
All right. Well, then there goes
It's
my
not
theory.
good. Okay, but see, here's the problem to me.
Because their fans
right?
been coming down and taking over, and that's been pissing me off too.
It's not good. You got a historically good series against the Mariners. You have an awful series against the Mets, and now we're back winning 15-3, whatever it is. And so, to me, I'm just thinking, does any of that really like what am I supposed to take from any of this?
Nothing.
Right? And what I'm trying to take, well, I guess what I'm taking is like, if we play the Mets, we can't beat them. I mean, that's what it seems like to me. So if we get home field advantage and most teams have to come in and play us and we're hitting in our sandbox and we don't have to go up to Citi Field and win a game, we'll be all right. Is that what I don't know. I'm so confused.
That's where I'm trying to go. So I think you guys are overthinking this.
Here it is. In reality, even if the Mets overtake us and we have to go to Citi Field, we have a chance to beat them. I mean, it's
Of course, you have a chance.
It's no, but it's fucking baseball. It's a crapshoot, man. It's how you decide to play that. The Phillies haven't been playing the game that wins in the playoffs when it comes to the postseason. Meaning, they're not taking pitches. They're not. Which the Mets killed us last year, man. They just went with the shit and took our pitches deep and.
There was a time yesterday. It was Schwarber, Harper, and whoever batted behind Harper all swung at the first pitch and got out in the first pitch.
Yeah, the dude for the Mets had like 57 pitches through 7 innings.
Yeah, and he was just mowing us in.
Unheard of. Like
yeah, it's just dumb shit.
Which Phillies team is going to show up? You don't know, so you just have to wait and go like this. And
I'm
pray.
emotional right now about it, but if they could rattle off a couple wins here, and I'm going to be like, we're back. We're going to the World Series because that's sports. Like everyone can get off. Like, you need to side.
I think I'm saying that they play the Brewers in right after Labor Day. Say they sweep the fucking Brewers, and now we're like 2 games back from being the number one in the fucking whole National League. you don't know, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'll be out here like we're the fucking
right.
best.
Shit changes like that in baseball. So
Yeah, it's baseball.
Okay, but see,
Whatever.
what I'm trying to say is this: did we see something over those past couple games that really revealed who they really are? Because honestly, that looked a hell of a lot like the team they've been in the playoffs the past couple years. That's my fear. Do we know the answer to that? No. But I'm telling you, I watched that whole thing and I had the same pit in my stomach that I've had the past couple years. They couldn't stop the bleeding. Every opportunity they had, they couldn't take advantage of it. Even when something went well, they quickly allowed things to go poorly again. It just felt extremely reminiscent of the team.
I totally agree, man.
Right. So, look, there's nothing we're going to say that's not going to make me feel in the back of my mind like that can happen again. They're just going to have to go out and do it. But I got to say, after I watch that and I see, even like Harper and some of these guys kind of looking around and showing, you see some of the body language, and it's just like, I just don't know if there's a guy on this team that can stop the bleeding. If they can, it's almost like, it looks to me like when things start to go poorly, they all kind of like go their own way and just kind of like don't talk about it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not in the clubhouse, but I got to say, I got serious concerns about
You're
the
going
way
to
they
forget about
handle.
all this in 7 days. Don't even worry about it, buddy.
Hold on. Did you guys talk about the orange gloves that Harper wore?
We did not. Go ahead.
How fucking stupid was that?
So what?
I mean, it was weird, but
It's
I-
weird.
like,
Why would you do that? It's not even funny. It's not cool. And then
Yeah,
you go out
I
there and look
really
like
didn't give
a
a shit
smacked
about it.
ass.
Yeah, but
Meech, it doesn't seem like you care about anything. Like nothing pisses you off anymore. What
No,
are we
I
talking
mean,
about
because
right now?
he spends so much time pandering to the Phillies with the fanatic shit. He's like he was on a podcast or something. And he said,
Coming at him now.
I got something for rivalry week where I wear the other team's colors, and it's poor judgment. But dude, he drinks fucking raw goat milk and makes homemade Gatorade. So I mean, I don't agree with most of his decisions. He's just fucking. I just want him to hit a ball into the second deck. That's all I fucking care about.
I'm talking about a guy who wore a Patrick Beverly jersey, buddy. A Pat
Listen,
Bev jersey.
Like, was it,
all I
was
know
it
is
weird?
this.
Was it weird that he wore Mets colors? Yeah, but I saw fucking Allen Iverson wear like a full Kareem Abdul-Jabbar jersey when they played the Bucks when he was injured on the sidelines. He's wearing
That's
the
a
other team's-
retired play. He's wearing
No, it was
the
when he was
Mets-
an active player. We were playing the Bucks.
No,
and he
but
wore a
Kareem
Bucks
is
Kareem
retired.
Abdul-Jabbar jersey.
He's
Lou Alcindor.
retired. That's fine. He's wearing the Mets colors and he goes out and stinks it up like that. Like just as like
All I know is
you
it was
know our
weird.
fan
I mean,
base. Why would you do that? I think it's stupid.
I'm watching the game with my kid, and we turn to each other and go, "Does he have orange gloves on? What are we talking about?" It was a strange thing, but look, marketing. So who the frick knows?
But also,
man?
if they
I'm
win
not-
that game, then I don't care. So
But he
Yeah,
just
they don't-
spends
they
so
got
much
swept.
time pandering to the Philadelphia fan. I don't think he did it to fucking offend anyone. You know what I mean?
no, I
By
just
the
think
way,
it was
who
like
gives a
I just like I think it's actually like mentally stupid. Like it's like the dumbest thing you could do. Like why would you even think that was a good idea?
So
It's-
listen,
it's just-
I forgot. We have a very credible Philadelphia athlete who decided to chime in on this, and I actually think,
Brian
even though a lot of people don't take this guy seriously, I think he put together some really coherent thoughts here. So I want to pull this up for you guys. Look at this, okay? Now, I know that Lenny Dykstra has.
Why did he
Going
put
off
the
deep
rainbow flag after the Mets?
I like that. He's taking a shot at them.
Like, what the fuck?
So if you're listening, this is a Lenny Dykstra tweet, and it reads as follows: "The at Mets pride flag or rainbow flag, I don't know."
I
He
mean,
says the
they're one
Mets
and the
pride
same.
flag were pronounced dead, and the at Phillies just hit them with the defibrillator. I don't see anyone on this team tough enough or vocal enough to explain how unacceptable this was, especially not the manager. No fire, no energy, no real leadership. Nails knows. And I got to tell you guys, I think like Nails absolutely. What did I do? Hold on. What did I do here?
Show's
What did I
canceled.
do?
Oh my god.
There we go. Listen, like I know we don't think Lenny is all there, but I think he nailed it there. Your thoughts?
Wait, wasn't
I
he
think
part
Lenny
of the-
Dykstra is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that too. But wasn't he?
I have
wasn't he a
nothing to
Met
say
at
on
some
what he
point?
has to say.
Didn't he play?
It
for
was
the
a Met.
Mets?
Yeah, he was a Met and he won a World Series with the friggin' Mets. But yo, that wasn't a bad tweet. It was kind of funny. I mean, but it doesn't matter. Again, do you know who Lenny Dykstra's daughter-in-law is?
We talked about this.
It's
I don't think
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
Meadow Soprano.
Yeah, Meadow
Mike
Soprano.
Roberts with the Meadow Soprano
Meadow
call.
Really?
His son's Cutter Dykstra is married to Meadow Soprano.
Cutter.
Cutter, Cutter.
Oh, he's a minor leaguer.
No,
Mike
he used
knows
to be. I
all,
don't
man.
think he plays baseball anymore.
You're Mike. You're like the producer in my ear that's giving me all the good
I'm
stuff.
trying not to
Yeah.
be loud.
Nah, don't worry
I'm
about
just
it.
wrestling with the cricket over here.
Yeah, the cricket. It's cricket and my boy Mike over here.
Oh, did you not
Nice.
know that? And he told you the fucking answer?
Yeah,
Ah, motherfucker! I thought you knew
I
that.
told
Lenny
you.
Dykstra's got no teeth.
It's like, wow, I thought I
What's
stumped
the
on you.
Lenny
funny
Dykstra's a
part?
drug
He doesn't
addict.
know anything.
Right.
Some
Lenny Dykstra's
teams
an
don't-
idiot.
exactly.
Back to the Eagles.
All right. Well, I think Lenny's spot on. I don't know about you guys, man. Okay. So I don't think we've really established anything when it comes to the Phils,
No.
and now that they're winning again, everyone seems to be willing to overlook
I'm
the
not-
disastrous.
I'm never
Go ahead.
going to agree with Lenny Dykstra on some weird fucking shit that he says at the end of August. Like, there's a whole month of baseball to play. I mean, so much can happen. Fucking Bryce Harper can get hurt. Fucking
Yo,
Trey
yo,
Turner can pull his
whoa.
fucking quad or something.
Don't say
Listen.
that.
I got to say this: Lenny has no qualms calling it like it is, and I think he called it exactly like it was there. I'm not going to lie, but whatever.
He's not worried about her.
I'm going to hire him to Uber drive me or whatever he's doing. You know what I mean? Wasn't he doing that for a time? Like he would hang out, like,
No, he wanted somebody to Uber drive him somewhere.
oh, that's right,
yeah.
something like that. I'll hang with him. Let's get him
But
on the
how about
show.
this? The Eagles
He-
game just got more exciting for next week with today's news from that fucking bozo GM that they got down there.
Yes.
This fucking guy got probably one of the best linebackers to come into the league in, I don't know, the past since fucking LT. And he let that guy get away. This dude, he's like a gift to the Eagles. He should have gave up those GM duties that he has about 15 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
this guy's a fucking idiot.
he helped the Packers. Like, the Packers are a better team than the Cowboys. So
Yeah, I
he
got
helped
it.
them out.
He helped them out.
more.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's hurting us more than no one's worried about the Cowboys. People are worried about the Packers.
Wow.
And now the Packers
Each
got
with the
fucking
elevated
Parsons.
take.
Yeah, I hear you, but I'm not worried about the Packers. Are you really seriously worried about the Packers?
I'm not worried about anybody.
Yeah,
You got
me
the best
neither.
squad.
But I just like beating up on the Cowboys weekend. And the one person
Goddamn right.
who you've been worried about playing against on the Cowboys for the past couple seasons is fucking number 11. And he's not there anymore. He won't be there next week. That just makes everything just more bright and sunny for next week. And
Well, he
makes me
wasn't going to be there next week, even if he was.
no, he's been working
Yeah.
out. He's ready to go.
Nah,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah,
throw
those
him
guys
away.
that sign, they just suit up. It's actually a great tactic to miss all of training camp. By the way, I got to send a shout out to our boy Oaf Mode because I didn't realize I was sleeping on the chat, and he's in here, dropping knowledge. So he's in here with the Meadow, and then Trevor's in here. Trevor's pining for tickets.
I've been pining for tickets since like February, or was it March?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so has anybody watched that Cowboys documentary on Netflix? Anybody seen that?
No, I don't give a fuck.
No,
about
not
the
wasting my
Cowboys.
time on that.
Yeah, I refuse to
I
watch
did
that.
watch the episode of the Chiefs documentary where they made it to the Super Bowl, and then I don't know if you guys remember, but in Super Bowl 59, they got the fucking ass kicked. They were down 40-6 at one point, and it was a final score of 40-22. But watching all the behind the scenes of the losers in that, it's so gratifying to watch. Like,
I didn't even know about
It's
this. I
awesome,
need to
man.
watch
It's on
this.
ESPN. It's like
no,
Chiefs
it's
Kingdom,
on
right?
Disney
The
Plus.
Chiefs Kingdom?
Yeah, it's called The Kingdom.
The Kingdom.
And it's like 5 or 6 episodes, but all I did was watch episode 5, which is when the Eagles fucking stomped their ass in the Super Bowl. And everything leading up to it was like, they're just so cocky, and everything's about winning 3 in a row, and they're going into the depths of the Kansas City Chiefs history into the and pulling out. And they're like, "Wow, Pat, these were your first cleats. Can you imagine when you win 3 in a row and then 6 days later the fucking Eagles knock the shit out of them?" Very satisfying. Watch
their asses.
episode 5 of The Kingdom.
So just skipped episode 5? Is that your recommendation?
Unless you give a shit about the Chiefs in any way, they're a bunch of weirdos. They're all corny. Like every member of the Chiefs is really corny. Everybody.
Yeah.
No,
I don't care. I did watch the first episode of Hard Knocks, and watching that and watching the Bills and being like, damn, they went to 4 straight and didn't win one, and now they got Josh Allen, and they're so desperate for it. I'm like, that was sweet that we won the Super Bowl, man. That shit's hard to do.
Yeah.
So I was feeling good.
It's so hard to do, man.
I mean, hard to win it. To win it in the fashion that we did, dude. I feel great about it.
To watch them win the next 4 of them too.
Yep. Seriously.
That would be nice. Fink, let me ask you a question.
No.
What? Nope. What's our mentality for this tailgate? Like, because I feel like as a fan, as compared to the team, we can, those 4 hours or so leading up to the game should just be a celebration, right? Or do I need to like chill because it's a new season? Where's my head at with that?
There's the stateside.
So as much as I want to party, I think we have to follow the team's mindset.
No.
And it's on to the next one. Or okay, I'm gonna lie.
Yeah, but
the tailgate leading up to the first game is still a party. After this tailgate, it's business. That's what I'm going with. That's my official stance.
It's business up until the kickoff.
Yeah, after that, then
it's a party.
After kickoff, we got to get serious.
We
We lock the fuck in for the season.
Okay, because
the tailgate's party time.
Here's the analogy for me. The banner coming down is like the ring ceremony for the fans, right? The team already had the ring ceremony. We didn't do any of that. Like, you look up in the rafters, those banners live in, immortality. And so to see one come down, do you guys actually remember? I think I'm right about this.
It's not about the banner, Jesse. It's about the memories and the friends that we've made along the way. Okay.
The fellowship. I'm with you, Fink, but that banner symbolizes that. Anyway, the last time we won the Super Bowl, the first time, remember they did that whole thing with B-Dawk, but there was lightning. Who remembers this? Does anyone remember this?
No, I wasn't
Got
there.
people in the chat.
Retired, and they had that whole B-Dawk
No.
ceremony.
Somebody in the chat back me up on this, because they wanted to do this big thing with B-Dawk, and they like rolled it out, and then there was lightning. It got delayed, and then the game,
it was delayed,
and it got like kind of off.
Yeah,
it was off, like, because for me, I was like, they're gonna put the banner down for the first Super Bowl I've ever seen with the Eagles, and then it was weird because the timing was off because of the lightning. Who remembers this?
I remember.
Trevor remembers. He's just saying that. He's pining for
the
tickets.
thunder and the lightning.
We were there. I remember the black screen saying something like weather delay, game's gonna start. Yeah, I remember that. I was there.
Lightning was because God rejected Carson Wentz. This is why we need oath mode. We should pay oath mode to be present for every one of these episodes. I mean, he's good like that, dude. It's just next level stuff. Trevor. The funny thing is, Trevor's like 4 houses down watching this live, and he's trying to get it. He's trying to work his way in for the opening day tickets. Funny, man.
Listen. Can we talk about FanDuel's little Futures Day they had the other day?
Yeah, we can.
Now
talk about it. Floor, you got to lean in, dude. The audio sucks.
Are you going to talk about it, Meech? Like, what the fuck, dude? We're all waiting.
Yeah, let's fucking talk about it, dude. Like, here's I don't know who made this up for FanDuel. Like, what intern or fucking what executive figured out Futures Day, but it's a brilliant idea because number one, you're encouraging people to put their money in. Like, I hate betting futures because your money's out there for like fucking 6 months. Like, you're just sitting there doing nothing. I would rather bet that like per night and try and
cash out. This
is the degenerate manifesto, but FanDuel encourages you with this futures day. It was on Tuesday. They called it, and every 3 hours they put out a new boost towards a bet you can make. From 9 to 12, their boost was the Super Bowl winner. So you could put a 50% boost on whatever Super Bowl winner. So, for example, if you had the Eagles at plus 750 and you boosted it, it would be like plus 1130 or some shit. So $50 bet wins like 625. So it's encouraging you to I mean, it's really a genius thing because I would have never fucking done it without it.
Great marketing.
And then every 3 hours they put up another boost. It was like to pick who can make the playoffs, to pick division winners, and then player milestones. Well, I put a few in, and Jess, I don't know
All right.
if you can.
Yeah, I got it, buddy. Give me a minute. Rock and roll.
My three favorite ones I put up right here. I didn't do the division one just because I didn't really think the value for it was good. See, and here's the other thing: if I put a future bet in, I want to win a shitload of money. I don't want to win like fucking $100 to win 100. It means nothing to me. I don't give a shit. So, well, the Eagles won. I got a plus 1130 off of 750, so it's 50 to win 615. Pretty cool bet. They're going to win the Super Bowl. That's plus 615 for me. Now this, we're going to skip this to make the playoffs one in the middle. The one on the right-hand side is easily my favorite bet. It's all player milestones. I don't want to. I'll mix it up. I don't want to start from the top, but it includes 10 player props for the year, and the thing you got to worry about here is one of these guys gets injured, your whole fucking thing is ruined. Which is why FanDuel's fucking smart for making us all do this. But look at this bet on the right, man. Joe Burrow for 4,000 yards. He threw for almost 5,000 last year. Jonathan Taylor for 1,000. Ran for almost 1,500 last year.
Injury
Mark
risk.
Gibbs ran for almost 1,500. Bucky Irving
Injury
ran
risk.
for over 11. Chase Brown wasn't the main guy and still ran for 990. He's the main guy this year. Saquon ran for over 2,000. He all needs is 1,250. Cortland Sutton 750 caught for over 11, almost 1,100 last year. Amon-Ra 1K caught 1,200 plus. Brock Bowers 1K caught for 1,100 plus. Lad McConkey 1K. This is $40 to win $10,000 fucking dollars. Like this is all shit that happened last year, and these guys are getting better. And it's to win a really small bet to win $10,000. Like this is unreal. And it was a 50% boost, but even if you don't get the boost, it's still to win 5,000. It's worth the bet. Like this is incredible. I wish they did this shit every year. On like DraftKings, you can't combine all the season milestone guys. Like,
yeah, when you put this out there, Meech, I looked at it and I was like, wait, this looks like easy money to me. So I went ahead and Taylor. I can only put $10 up, so I'll be getting a quarter of that. But we'll be getting that money in early January.
and then the middle one is teams to make or miss the playoffs, which I have the Bills, Eagles, Chiefs, Bengals, Texans, Rams, Bucks to make it. Saints, Cardinals, Jets, Steelers, Titans to miss it. It seems pretty easy to me, man. Unless the fucking Cardinals surprise everybody or the Steelers make the playoffs.
Okay.
Those are the only things. And that's 25 to win 2,000. Man, I love this shit. And
All right.
Futures Day on FanDuel. Whoever came up with this, you're a genius.
I think I'm good. Thank you.
And plus that FanDuel can have this money that they're just collecting interest on for 6 months.
Okay.
So I got a question related to this. You know how we were discussing when you make these like season-long bets, whenever you go to your account and you see the bet
Right.
just
I
sitting
hate
there.
that.
So
Too.
they implemented something.
No, they should have
another
tab
tab for like
where it's just futures.
Yeah.
But
Well, they want you to cash out, don't they? Sometimes.
You can still cash out. Just cash out
Yeah.
from the other tab.
Right.
So the problem was I didn't realize, Meech, when you sent this, that there was a special incentive for futures at that
Yeah,
moment.
every 3 hours, FanDuel would put out a 50% profit boost for each of these very specific type of parlays or just straight up bets if you wanted to just bet straight up.
Yeah. I
So
missed
it
that.
it was such a cool little feature. I mean, I would have never bet any of these if it wasn't for that. So
Right. So that's
hopefully-
the hard part now
hopefully at
for
the end
people
of
that
the
are
year, I'm
listening.
collecting like around $22,000, but we'll see.
All right, do me a favor. Let's revisit this periodically throughout the year to see how you're doing. You know what I mean?
I want to create like a digital like tracker for it, where every week it just updates for me. And I can set the milestone I need. And
I kind of like that idea.
If all those dudes stay healthy, that bet's hitting. Bottom line.
It's easy, man.
Yeah, that bet's hitting.
It's easy.
I even think
Right.
most of these guys could miss 2 or 3 games and still hit it. That's what was so enticing about it.
Those odds being so high on that bet makes me a little
Okay.
suspicious about the league in general. Like
So,
saying that.
look,
that's
bottom
not
line is this.
it.
Each got in on the Futures
Yes.
Day thing, and if you want to tail, you can, but you're not going to get the same odds. So,
I'll
Meech, maybe you
send them
can.
out through the City Pigeons account tomorrow. Which no
Yeah,
one will
how
care
about this,
but-
Meech? Could you put together some of your thoughts on like reasonable futures that maybe people could do, like a nice bet? You know?
I did put out one that wasn't boosted or anything. It's a nine player parlay. It's $27 to win 11,000.
That's
And,
solid. Can we get
gonna
that out
win
there?
too. That's without the boost.
Wait, what is that?
Okay. Well,
got
look,
it.
anything
I'll
that you
put it out
think,
for the Pigeons
yeah,
account.
anything you think has a reasonable chance to happen that has a nice return, let's get it out there for the people, man. You know? Why don't we do it? All right.
This is what I need. and that's
So,
what I
my buddy Mark Goodhart is texting me right now. He's at the Phillies game. Guy was up at the U.S. Open in New York. Never a dull moment with him. I just had to bring this up because I'm getting in the miscellaneous section of my notes for the podcast. Do you guys agree? And I thought it was just me for a while, but is he? I have this nickname for him. It's the unintelligible texter. My guy, he says stuff in the text chain that you just have no idea what he means, and then he uses emojis oddly. Do you guys feel the same way about Mark and his texting?
I was confused last night.
Dude, Jess, I love Mark, man. The other day, he in the City Pigeons group text, he put he took a shot, a picture from the U.S. Open,
That was last
and he
night.
sent
Yeah.
it to us. And there's like
Emirates.
7 people in the crowd, so I'm scanning, I'm zooming in on them. I'm like, these have to be celebrities or something. And then I don't see anything, and I'm like, what am I looking at? And he just enunciated Emirates, which was
Yeah.
the ad in the picture. I'm like, what the fuck?
And
Like,
did
I
he
didn't
mean-
even bother texting back,
Okay.
but I'm like, in my mind,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Yes,
I want
feel
to
the
break
same
this
way.
down. I want to break this down for people. He sent a picture of the background of the tennis court, and Emirates,
I
the
think I
airline,
can
was
bring it up.
a sponsor.
Bring it up, yeah. Just bring it up.
Okay.
There.
They're a sponsor of the tennis tournament, right? No, you got to hold it in front of the camera. There you go. Okay, he sends us this picture that Meech is showing, and we're like, "What do you mean?" And then he breaks it down like syllable by syllable, and I think he means "Am I right?" Or he said "Emirates." I literally have no idea what
I
he's
didn't
talking
get
about.
what he was
I
trying
thought
to.
that it was either a joke that some of you guys had going on that I wasn't a part of, or Mark was not in a sober mind. I'm
All
gonna go
right.
with the latter since nobody else
All right,
knew
so
what it meant.
we agree. Mark is the unintelligible texter. Okay.
And he's not here to
Like
defend himself.
easily. No, but it's happened more often than not. Like he sends a text. And
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what you're trying to say here, man.
Mark, you're my boy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Scrap-
Keep it going.
Dude, I'm not like, this is
Yeah.
not a personal attack, but
I do love like he's a great guy. I mean, it's nothing against him.
by the way, I'm seeing
What are you
his
talking
family
about?
has just arrived across the street because he lives across the street from me, by the way. You guys know that.
All right,
Think
the
you
funniest thing
don't know
about
that
Mark
'cause
to me, and I
you've
hope
never
this
been
isn't-
here. And
funniest thing
you missed
that
the
had was-
CeeLo game where I took everybody's money, buddy.
Yes. So to the CeeLo game, and another Mark story. We're in the garage playing CeeLo after his birthday party, or after his birthday episode, and here comes his teenage child after a shift of work, and he's like, grab those dice, and like forces his. She's like, doesn't want to do it. He's like, grab those dice and shake them up and throw them.
Get your
I'm
money
sitting there
taken by
thinking-
Jess.
I'm sitting there thinking like, wow, this is some interesting
Oh,
parenting. But,
Rocky, look. Blake.
oh, Blake's got something cooked up. He always cooking up. Blake is
Yo,
a football
Blake,
expert. We might
Hey,
have to
send
bring
your
Blake
future.
we might have to bring Blake in from time to time to get his breakdown because Blake knows ball better than any casual fan I've ever met knows ball. This dude played
I love
college
that.
ball. He loves ball. He'll come on.
Oh,
He's
hell
not
yeah.
doing shit anyway except sitting home. He's not working. Yeah, I said that, Blake.
Jesus.
No, he's on leave because he had the kids. So, but he's not doing shit.
All right. Yeah, let's get Blake in here, man. He deserves that. He's been freaking steadfast. I got mad respect for Blake. Bring him in. Okay. All right. Listen, you guys know from time to time, miscellaneous stuff pops up in my head. I always have a list of this. I just went on a trip with my family out to California. We go like every year. I got some stuff for you, things that like popped into my head. All right. So listen, we're leaving. I'm walking to the airport. I felt like we had plenty of time. You know they got Federal Donuts in the airport. You guys know about this?
No,
They got a Federal Donuts in there. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to get a chicken sandwich, right? And I'm like, I have enough time, I think, to eat this before we leave. And if not, I'll take it with me, whatever. Next thing I know, series of events. We're like rushing to get to boarding. Get on the plane. It's like not, it's not hot. It's not as hot as it used to be. But here's my question to you guys. You know when you get on a plane and the guy next to you like has the meal with it's all fragrant, maybe he got like Chinese food and like you're about to take off and he just opens up like General's chicken,
Yeah, the complete
Start-
asshole. That guy.
Yeah, so that was my question to you. I didn't intend to be that guy, but I ended up being that guy because I had like the fries with the seasoning, and I was dying to eat it because it was.
but a chicken sandwich
because-
doesn't have that weird of an odor or smell. It's like if you're busting out like a hoagie with like sharp provolone on it, and you're stinking up half the plane.
Well, that's my
you're
question
busting out-
though: is
You're busting out chicken
out of
sandwich.
pocket to show up, sit down? And by the way, I had an aisle seat, and I just wanted the people that were sitting inside of me to come so I could like set up and eat. Think, stop, dude! Come on, man. This is juvenile. That's juvenile behavior by you. Listen, I just wanted them to come. Thank you. Look, I just wanted them to
Thanks.
take their seats so that I could unfurl the bag and like get set up to eat this thing. So the question is, are you a dick if you bring like a full-on meal like I did and you start eating it before takeoff? Fink is shaking his head yes.
Yeah, kind of, man. I mean,
You couldn't even wait till the plane got in the air. You fucking
Like,
greedy bastard.
there's so many places to eat before you get on the flight.
For real.
Like, just fucking eat out there, man.
I
If
had
you're
a
rushing and you can't go this entire flight without eating, and it's a fucking must. Whatever, but man, like just try.
So you
not
don't
to
love
do
it?
that shit.
That's just a
You don't
bold
love it.
move in general. Like,
Yeah.
what if you're eating like a greasy chicken
Get
sandwich?
get
and,
a
like,
get a bag of chips, man. Get like some Doritos or some peanut butter crackers or
Wait,
You
on
know
my
what I
most recent flight home, it was like a midnight flight, and mid-flight, someone cracked out 6-hour-old Chinese food, and it was the most foul-smelling thing I ever had in my life near me. And
yeah, you got to dunk their head in the fucking airport toilet.
did you look at him, give him the nasty look? Like, yeah, what the F are you doing?
the girl sitting next to me was like this. She's like
okay.
right in her face. I was like, ah.
Related question for you guys. I don't know if you're like me, but when I'm going on vacation, like all bets are off. You know what I mean? It's like went out to California. I'm like, give me the tacos, give me the breakfast burrito, all that. I want to live it in.
Oh, you be
But it's
shitting,
not-
huh?
Yeah. Well, maybe think I don't really want to get into particulars of that. But it starts
so
at the
you
airport.
shit.
So, does anyone else have airport guilty pleasures where it's like, oh, I'm at the airport, we're traveling, all bets are off? Airport McDonald's for me. Anytime I see McDonald's in the airport, I'm like, we're in the airport, I'm going to McDonald's. Anybody else? You got anything? Come on, be honest. Don't Don't take the opportunity to just shit on me.
Yo, I don't
Be
I
honest.
don't travel in the airport enough to have an airport guilty pleasure. My airport guilty pleasure is getting on a fucking plane and praying that I survive to my destination.
I keep it pretty tame too. I don't want to be stuck in the tube for 6 hours with a case of the bubble
Yeah.
guts and like have to go run to the.
I got an
tiny
iron
bathroom.
gut. That never happens to me.
I
Think your
go for
thoughts.
in the
Think.
airport. I go for a cup of coffee. That's all I.
Even that's
Think just went to Montana. Like, don't act like you don't travel, boss. Talk to me.
I don't have no guilty. I go to the airport and I hate it, and I just want to get in there and out of there. I don't like to. Airports are too chaotic for me. I don't like it. It's not fun.
I would say my guilty pleasure is having to
Uh-oh.
stop at the bar and get a couple
Oh,
cocktails before I get on the plane. That's not really a guilty pleasure, I don't think.
woo!
All right.
Sorry about that.
Yo, I do also like the chickies. If you have enough time, go to Chicken Peace in the airport.
Frozen.
Have you? I like that. I
Yeah,
basically
you're
just like
frozen
hanging
up,
out in the
but I do
airport
like the
drinking.
Chicken Pete's beer beforehand.
Mark,
Chicken and Pete's-
Mark
Chicken
here.
and Pete's actually has a really good pork roll breakfast sandwich before you get on the flight.
You
I've
guys,
had that
you
a
guys
few
are
times.
talking about
Hey,
some real gambling.
Shout out to
Chicken
Mark.
and Pete's has this new thing called at the
I'm trying to
link,
shut you up, Mark, but it's getting interrupted every time. I'm sorry, man.
crab fries with cheese, and it's only $20 a pop.
Listen, once the vacation starts, you know you're getting gouged. It doesn't matter. Shout out to Mark. I'm trying to shout Mark out. He says vodka, and
I'm
that's
with
smart.
you, Mark.
Very
Mine is whiskey.
simple. Very simple advice from Mark. All right, I got one last thing for you guys, okay? These are the travel ruminations. I think, you know how sometimes people get mad about behavior and then everybody like jumps on and it's like low-hanging fruit. Hear me out. The standing up when you land, people. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, hear me out. Just hear me out. Because I know everyone hates the aggressive stander-upper. And this is obviously once they turn the seatbelt sign off and you're at the freaking gate. Anyone who stands up for that is, you know, just not cool. Okay.
I'm gonna.
But here's the thing. There's levels to this. If I'm sitting in the aisle seat, okay, and I'm on a 6-hour flight, and it gets to the damn gate and they turn off the sign, what am I waiting for to stand up? What do you want me to wait for?
Oh, so you're that guy.
No, tell me what you want me to wait for. Am I looking at the guy across? I'm in the aisle seat. I'm looking across the
What's
aisle.
the-
Am I like,
You're waiting
Would you
for
like
the
to
rows
stand
in
up
front
first,
of you
or
to
like-
clear.
Yeah.
Once the rows in front of you clear, then you're free to stand. Like even
Okay.
2 rows before you, then you stand up, get your shit, so you're ready to
Okay.
go once they leave. There's no
Okay,
need
but-
to stand up before,
I
unless you
think
just
you're
want to stretch your
compounding-
fucking bones.
But
and be
see,
like,
this is
I'm just
exactly what I'm
stretching my
getting at.
bones and then sit back down.
No, you're compounding two things. You're compounding moving forward and standing up. Okay. What's wrong with me standing up, getting my bag out, and
Because
preparing
once you
to move
once you
forward?
stand up and get into the aisle, you've
claimed the aisle.
Yeah,
at that
you've-
point.
you've
there ain't
cla-
that much room.
you're
in there.
you're saying I'm ready to go. So everyone else in front of me
Sure.
is a nuisance to me. Like
Someone
you
has
just-
to go in your aisle. Somebody has to go at some point, right?
You're,
If
you're
if
that
it's
guy.
me-
Then,
All,
Jess.
all this
Listen.
time, I thought you were a good guy, Jesse,
Yeah,
and you're
Jess,
not.
then-
You're
then
not a
you're
good
that
guy.
guy.
You're not a good
Okay.
guy.
Just
So let's
use
play
the
this
part-
out.
part-
This is
fact-
bad
the
guy
fact that
behavior.
You're fighting back on this. I mean, just accept you're that guy. It's fine. There's
No, I wanna
there's
play
guys
this out.
on every
No,
flight
hold on,
that
hold
are
on, hold
like,
on,
but
hold
you're
on.
that guy.
Okay.
Jess, why do
So-
you stand? Jess, why do you stand up? Can we get the
Listen.
that
Well, I
information?
stand up first of all because I've been sitting for 5 hours and my
Okay.
freaking knees and ass need a break. Okay, I'll stand up in my seat, like without going into the aisle, just to freaking stand up. But anyway, look, there's another person on the other side of the aisle. So what you're suggesting, I think, is that I wait until every single person, the rows before me, get off the plane, and then I look over to the other person and say, "Would you like to stand up first and get into the aisle and take your
Right.
bags?" Is
It's
that
like
what you
it's
were
like
saying?
communion at church, man.
Yes. What do
Like
you
just-
mean?
the pew before you goes, and then you just follow behind them, man. You get up,
No.
and everything flows smoothly, more smoothly than if 7 people in the back stand up and decide to take their fucking luggage out and
Look.
stand there like
Jesse really just said, like, do I ask the person in front of me and use common courtesy that
No,
they
no,
should
you
go
said-
in front of me?
You
Like,
said in
what?
front of me. I did not say in front of me. Listen, if you try to leave the plane before the people in the row in front of you, you're an awful person. That's a fact. Everybody knows that.
Jess,
I'm just talking about standing up.
Jess,
Okay,
it's not that
what's
bad,
so wrong
Jess.
with standing up?
Jesse, you
I'm a freaking groundbreaking visionary. I'm willing to stand out against bullshit stuff that everyone else jumps onto. I will stand up. I will stay in my seat. If I need to help somebody with their bag, I will. I'll get my backpack out, and guess what? I'll be more ready to go, and then we'll all leave the plane more quickly because I fucking prepared. You guys are, this is simple thinking.
Jess, I'm going to say that you had an aisle seat too, right? So you're not.
Mhm.
It's not that big a deal. If you're not moving
Thank
up and
you.
taking over,
I don't
not that big a
I don't
deal.
fly.
No.
and have an opinion
Yeah, but
on
that
this. I
person
don't
who's
give a
like
shit.
pushing his way up, if I see that person, I'm standing up and I'm purposefully.
By the way,
taking
when I'm
my time
up,
to get my shit out.
when I am
I'ma look at
upright, when I am
What?
upright, I'm in a position to assist the people in front of me, especially the people who, and this happens all the time, you assholes, this happens all the time. People who put their bags further back and need assistance. If I'm sitting on my fat butt and, I can't get back there to grab there, but guess what? When I stand up, I am dexterous. I can move in any direction. This is elevated thinking. You guys, you really need to open your minds.
What about the phone?
You should get tased by an air marshal.
But then
I hope you
It's not
stand
that
up
big
too
a deal,
quick and
Jess.
just get tased by an air marshal.
Yeah.
Because here's what
Trump-
happened.
Trump
Rock
up
is
is
excusing your
another
bad
thing that I don't give a
behavior,
fuck
and then you're
about.
seeing the next time you're gonna see how far you can go, and you're gonna end up being that guy who
No,
gets up
No,
and
it has nothing
know-
to do with
this
forward
is human
advancement. Pink.
behavior. You see how far you can go, and you're like, oh, no one cares. Rock said
No,
I'm
it has
okay doing
nothing to
this.
do with forward advancement. And by the way, I'm not going to take any airplane advice from a guy who's just trying to survive. Meech, don't even talk to me. He's
Meanwhile,
just trying to survive.
Everybody you're
That's
jockeying for a position with on this airplane, you're all standing next to each other in a baggage claim, just like, when's my fucking luggage coming through? Like,
Good
Okay,
thing I got off the
wait.
plane first.
yeah.
All
I
right,
got
real
off the
quick,
plane
real
first.
quick. Related
I
note.
stand
I
like
got to
an
tell you
asshole
guys.
with baggage claim.
Okay. When you said baggage claim, it triggered the memory here. I flew through Phoenix. Sometimes when I go to California, you can get a cheap flight. You fly to Phoenix. It's very short. Phoenix is easy to connect through. So I'm like, flying through Phoenix, no worries. It's going to be good. I get to Phoenix. Guess what happens the one day that I'm in Phoenix in the whole year? Does anyone know? Because it
Plane
was a
crashes?
big story. No. There was a haboob. Does anyone know what a haboob is?
Huge boo.
A dust storm. Now,
Oh yeah.
I know you're thinking like, oh, whatever. This was like,
No, I saw that. That shit was gnarly.
it was viral. I'm
Yeah.
sitting there, right? So we're in Phoenix, and it's like, oh, we're about to take off. There, oh, the plane has maintenance issues. Had to go to the hangar. I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. Keeps pushing back. Then all of a sudden, everyone's phone in the whole airport goes, me. You know what I mean? The alert, and it's a freaking dust storm. I'm gonna send you guys pictures. You wouldn't believe. It looked like Dune. Look at the movie.
Yeah, I
Dune.
saw it. It looked nuts. Like a
This
wave
thing
of,
goes through. I'm like, no
energy.
one's
Yeah.
going anywhere ever. We sat in the airport for 7 hours. We ended up taking a
Oh.
red eye home.
Oh.
Miserable. And so I was
Well,
ready to stand up by the
Northeast
time I
Philly.
got home, you assholes. Anyway,
So I just stay in Northeast Philly. Nothing. I don't get no do.
Yeah.
Do.
there's no haboobs
Doesn't
in
look like
Northeast
Dune
Philly.
over there.
All right,
I
look.
feel like this episode there was not enough Eagles talk. Way too much Phillies talk. I think.
Yeah, this is our first episode. I mean, our last episode before the Eagles season, right?
Yeah, we won't see you again until
No.
after
No.
the Cowboys game.
Okay, here's the thing. Next Wednesday night, if all goes according to plan, we'll be in the coop on the eve of the game.
Oh,
You guys available?
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm in.
I don't know.
Okay. So, and what's the, with the Eagles, it's all summer. Luckily, they won the Super Bowl. They're going to be really good. It's very tough. It's very tough. Next week, we can really break down the X's and O's and really get into it if you
Okay.
guys are down for that.
We haven't
In the
Baldy
coop, we will not be able to get Baldy, and I'm quite sure of that.
Shit. Then I ain't breaking
Quite
down
sure.
X's and O's
Okay.
without Baldy.
So,
I'm going to ask him on Twitter.
exciting times. Everybody, just to reiterate, we have the Birds of a Feather tailgate season kickoff 2025 going down in M-Lot. Jerry is going to be strangled by the banner, as you can see here, and that's what's going down. We invite everybody to come out and hang with us because, after all, this is all about hanging out with your friends. And
That was another home run.
Kiss him.
Blah, 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 blah.
Another
Kyle
home run.
Schwarber. Is that fucking four?
all right,
Is
Yeah.
that fucking
So, yeah.
4 homers for Kyle
He had a
Schwarber?
fourth one?
are you kidding me?
Yeah,
What
I
a
missed the
fucking
4 home run
stud.
balloon because I'm doing this.
18-4 now.
18
Yeah,
to
you're making us do a
4.
podcast. We missed Kyle Schwarber 4 home run night.
I didn't miss
and guess
it,
who's-
dude.
We were gonna run
Don't you
out
have a
of town
fucking
last night.
TV in that?
No,
office
I'm
of yours?
upstairs, Meech.
Yo, how do
Come
we
on.
feel about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce?
What'd you say, dude? I can barely hear you.
I said, how we feel
He's not
about
enough.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce?
Who
Nobody
cares?
cares?
I don't
All right,
care.
cool.
He
All
was
right.
9 runs better than 9.
I did pick Travis Kelce on my fantasy teams. I think people are, saying he's
He's
soft.
retired
lost.
mid-season.
All right.
I agree.
Okay.
4
Next
fucking
week.
home runs.
That's absurd. I don't know how many people have done that.
9.
Mike Schmidt.
9 RBIs.
9 runs better.
My producer says in my ear, 9 RBIs. Jeez.
Who's your producer?
Okay.
The Cricket?
Yes.
No, Mike Roberts, dude, the legend. Now listen, next week, if you guys still want to do the fantasy draft, I'll do it. But you got to tell me a way to do it. Like we got to make sure it makes sense, right? So it's either birds jumping into it or it's the City Pigeons fantasy draft. Where's Oaf Mode? Is he still here? Oaf Mode would be in
How
there,
about,
for example.
Can you Twitter guys, can we take the temperature from the City Pigeons followers on if they would like to have a City Pigeons fantasy football league?
There's
Bro,
6
think about
of us. We each
Yeah, I was gonna
pick
say, we
one
only
of
need 4
these
people.
guys to be in a league. We each get one guy who has to be a listener, and that's 12 guys.
Nah, we need 10 people. That's it.
Oh, come on, a 10-man league, you big baby.
Yeah, Rock, this is not going to be like the 2 quarterback, 3 receivers. I'm not doing that.
Nah,
this has
nah,
to
nah.
be standard.
I'm not saying that. Standard as hell, but all right, whatever. We'll figure it out. How about that?
All right. I'm with that. Look, fellas, this was fun, but you know what? I'm here in the carport. The crickets are out. I really got to
Crickets
get
are
going.
loud.
What's going on down
I
the shore this
really-
weekend? Partying?
Oh,
Cricket
dude,
concert.
Labor Day, you know what's going on? A whole lot of nothing. I'm going to drink in every last minute of the summer before we get the kids going back to school next week. Ugh. That coinciding with the Eagles playing on Thursday is just a bomb, but
Dirty
it's gonna be
couches down
fine.
there.
We're
I
gonna
might slide down. I got nothing going
Yo.
on. My wife's out of town. I'm just like, I got nothing.
Come down, dude. Come hang. Let's
slide
go.
down
Open
there.
invite. Let's
All
do it. All right.
Wow.
Fellas, go Birds. Phil's 18 runs. That's nice. Can't beat the Mets. Who knows? Who cares?
It's only,
I
it's
don't.
only the 7th inning, too. There's still more time.
He's going to hit another. Maybe he'll hit 5. Maybe
No.
he'll hit 5.
Boy,
We should-
All right, boys.
Numbers 3.
Everyone seems distracted.
Don't
Let's
name.
go.
in my ear, the producer's saying Texas versus Ohio State this weekend.
1 versus 3.
1 versus
The
3.
line's 1.5. Meach said nothing about
Meach
it.
doesn't care
College
about college
football
football,
sucks.
right, Meach?
All right, gotta go.
Oh,
Fuck Arch
end this
Manning.
podcast.
Oh, my wife is getting home. Bye.